a year. What that mean to you?
It means a lot considering like where I started at the beginning of the year till now. I've definitely grown so much. But I feel like I have to give like some recognition to like my other freshmen. Like it's not just my award, it's all of ours. Because we all collectively have had to step up in our roles this year when we weren't probably expecting to as much. So, I mean, I think this award should go to all of us freshmen, KK, Q, Jana, Ice, because she's technically eligibility-wise freshman. I think we all deserve it. But I mean, it's such a great honor, though, to be named it.
How'd you find out that you won it?
I was in study hall, and my dad just called me, and I was like, what? And he's just like, congratulations. And I'm like, about what? And he's just like saying that. So that's how I found out. So it's cool.
Are you and KK competitive? Are you great friends? And how, I mean, I assume you would have been as happy if she had gotten it, as happy, but happy if she had gotten it as well. And is she happy for you?
Oh, for sure. No, KK is amazing. Like, I was like, totally thought it was going to be like a toss up between, I thought we could get like a co-one. Like, I think that would be amazing, but no, I feel like we'd be happy for each other regardless. I mean, it's just an award. Basketball is so much bigger. Basketball is about a team sport. Awards just come along with it. People just randomly vote for it. It's not that, like, I don't put it as such a big deal that it happened. It's a cool accolade to acknowledge, but I mean, basketball is so much more than that.
Coach has talked quite a few times about how Aaliyah and Paige have had to carry this team a lot. Do you believe that you or KK or someone else can really step up and become a third scorer and not give in to pressure in the postseason?
For sure. I have total confidence in all of us coming into this postseason. Obviously, like Paige and Aaliyah are such amazing players that they're built for the moments like these and able to step up and kind of carry that heavier load. But no, I definitely think that like the rest of us want to help them out in this postseason and all the games and really contribute.
Do you know that you are built for moments like this, and if so, why?
For sure. I mean, it's the reason we come to UConn. It's the reason we want to play in these big moments and be a part of that. So it's not something we shy away from. It's just something that we expect of ourselves when we decided to come here.
How excited are you for your first postseason?
I'm really excited. It's kind of like I'm just so antsy, like I want it to happen already. Like I'm just like ready to go to Mohegan already. But no, I'm super excited.
What advice did you get from the upperclassmen about this weekend?
I mean, we haven't really talked about it much just because we're more focused like day by day. But I mean, we don't really have to talk about what we haven't already talked about this whole season. I think that's just being like confident in who we are, stepping up in our role, like knowing we're prepared for the moments like these. And I think that's probably the biggest message.
What has your just personal preparation looked like this week? How does it maybe compare to like how you prepared for a state tournament or something in high school?
I mean, every day is the same. I mean, you're preparing throughout the whole season for the end goal of this. So, I mean, nothing's really changed because I always feel like if you kind of like overlook and like try to overdo things, you end up kind of getting yourself into like a situation you don't want to get into. But if you have like prepared throughout the whole season just for this, and every day you get better, every day you're preparing, it just comes naturally.
How would you describe your change in comfort level compared to the beginning of the season now as we look towards the postseason?
It's been drastically different. I think definitely at the beginning of the season, like with all the upperclassmen, I was just kind of like ready to watch them, learn from them. But when I had to step up, I think I developed more confidence in myself, more aggressive on the court and everything, and just playing the style of basketball I know how to play.
Pretty much every kid growing up is in the driveway going 4-3, 2-1 and shooting that shot. And do you remember what year it was or what teams you were watching where you decided, man, that would be so great if I could be in that moment and do that for a UConn or whatever team you were thinking about at the time?
I mean, it's every kid's dream. Like in the driveway, you always practice that just for fun. I know I did that a lot with my dad just for fun at the end of like training sessions, just to kind of like just like the what ifs. But no, I mean, I can't really think of anything specific because I mean, there's so many great moments when great players have done that. But I definitely can relate to like envisioning that.
Where have you made the most progress personally in your game this season?
I think that I've become more aggressive, like offensively, and I've also grown as a defender throughout the season. I think I'm getting more after it on the defensive end with like ball pressure and everything. I still have so much room that I want to grow in. So I mean, I'm just gonna keep getting better.
Coach talked about in the beginning of the year about you were a perfectionist who didn't want to do certain things until you were doing them well. How did you get over that hurdle to where you could just be aggressive and taking a shot and not think so much?
I think that's just getting more comfortable out there, and like seeing like the ball go in, like getting more used to being out there. I mean, it's a work in progress still for me every day. It's not something that I can just change about myself. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like what makes you really great, and it's also can be like a weakness for you. So I just try to focus on all the positives that comes with it, and then just getting more comfortable every day with it.
Last year, so many people were talking about Paige as being a coach when she was injured to the younger players. Haven't heard that much about what AZ has meant to you guys from the bench and Aubrey and those guys. What kind of things have they been doing to help you prepare?
They're great support. Obviously, like they're so busy with like their rehab and getting themselves where they want to be for next season. But no, when they're around, they always build us up with confidence and like help us out on the bench. Like if they see something out on the court and like they want to like tell you about it, like saying like, oh, you need to make that cut or like look for that pass. They're really good about that. So yeah, they're great support.
Yes, I'm sure all the upperclassmen have helped you, but I'm just wondering if AZ in particular, since, you know, in a lot of ways you have to replace what she would be doing, the three-point shooting particularly, if she's maybe helped you with any aspect of the game.
I mean, yeah, she gives me confidence, like, and support from the bench, and just telling me to just keep shooting it, keep being confident on the court. So yeah.